All right, I'm gonna make some coffee. I'll be right back. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Friday night, the Beacon Star. It's been a while, huh? Okay, got a couple things to go over tonight. Hey, what's up, Brent John? G Grill Jody, what's up? Beef Spaghetti. Hey, it's been a while. Okay, we're ready. We're locked in. I got my coffee. I got a Hawaiian roll. That's probably dinner tonight. Okay, couple things to go over. Hang on. Well, just buckle in. We may be here a while. Okay. First things first. First things first. And that is, I got to give a big thank you to Paul T. Paul sent us a couple things in the mail. The one he sent K-Pro the frog nightlight. He sent her a little gold frog. So he sent these for K-Pro. Thank you, Paul. Oh, as I almost drop it. And he sent me a big ass coffee mug. Protect, attack, and take a nap. There we go. So thanks, Paul. I appreciate it. I'll put this right up here next to this guy. Or I could put it right next to this guy. Son of a. Either way, that's what I got rocking over on the command center. Actually, this was from the storage unit. I'm going to hang on to these, though. Because it's right next to this guy. Anybody know who this guy is, huh? Okay. Try and keep them up there that I'm falling over on my head. All right, there we go. So thanks, Paul. Appreciate it. And I got to also say, if you guys do send us something in the mail, make sure you check the address because we have a different address. And I realize that in some of the videos we've done recently, I've got the old address. So Paul actually sent something to the old address first, and I feel bad because it's not going to make it to me if you use the old address. So the new address is on North Stephanie Street. So if you ever sell anything, send anything to me or K-Pro. The address in this description is correct, and I've got to go through the other videos and change that. I can't go through all of them. I'm not going through the vlogs that are from years ago, but at least the ones for the last couple of weeks, I definitely got to change because it had the old address. So sorry about that, Paul. He bought us a cool thing, Sam Lazaro thing, and we didn't get it. So apologies on that one. So behind me over my shoulder right here, these are all the Chaseopolis that I boxed up. Right there, Chaseopoly. Lucky dog knows. Chaseopoly, the Thrill of Chase board game. Thank you to everybody who ordered one. These are all ready to go to the post office tomorrow. So they are flying off the shelves. Yeah, North Stephanie Street, Midnight Solver. You know Henderson? What are we saying? So yeah, Cowlazars at gmail.com. We're selling the game super cheap. You'll get them in time for Christmas. Anybody interested, let me know. Just email me, cowlazars at gmail.com. There's another video where I went over the pricing. Box of 6 is your best deal. Box of 6 for $75, and that includes shipping. And shipping's like $26. But anyway, yeah, Black Brim 1876, man. They must spend a lot of money on advertising because on Facebook, I get that ad over and over and over again. And Eleanor was talking about Hunt a Killer, so I haven't seen that yet either. I've never gotten it, but that's right, Hawaiian roll. Left over from Thanksgiving, I think. I don't know. They're still soft, so I still eat them. Okay, what else is going on? Thank you to Paul. Chaseopoly. Oh, yeah. Is the thrill gone? Is the thrill gone? And I didn't just mean the Beacon Star. I just wanted to talk to everybody here in the old treasure hunting amusement park and say, it seems like the thrill's gone, right? The Incredible Hunt came out. Everybody was all, we were doing Zooms almost nightly. And it was like, oh, we figured out a phone number. We figured out this. We figured out that. We were cruising along. 2 of them have gotten sold. 2 of them have gotten solved from the Incredible Hunt. And then Xavier Marks came out, and Xavier Marks was great because the book was so simple. Remember, use Google Earth. That was figured out. And back then, we all thought it was GPS. There were numbers in the paintings. We're doing Zooms, and people are talking. Look, there's a number 2 on the shirt. And we kind of exhausted it to death, and it kind of led nowhere. And even the Thrill of the Chase. December 12th, this month, the Thrill of the Chase is officially over. Once those items are sold, unless somebody does a Chase 2.0, which I hope they will, but unless that happens, I think it's kind of a long shot. Even if somebody does Chase 2.0, it's not going to be Forrest Fenn's Thrill of the Chase. It's going to be different. So just seems like we're at a pause on the treasure hunting amusement park. The doors are still open. The rides are still there, but, maybe because it's December, because it's cold out. People are busy getting ready for holidays and stuff, No, that's our address. All right, I'm live, everybody. Yeah, so maybe it's because it's December. I don't know. The weather starts to turn. Things are cold. Treasure Bloke says, I ordered a Thrill the Chase because I have a pattern to check with the main book, but I might have worked out a solve. Might. You do know the treasure hunt's over, Treasure Bloke. You do know the treasure was found, right? For Thrill the Chase, it's being auctioned over there in Dallas. Yeah, exactly. Jeep Girl Jody. And even the Beacon Star. There it is, huh? I had to blow the dust off of the t-shirt because it's been so long. Even the Beacon Star. The Mosaic was solved first years ago when it first came out. And everybody was like, ooh, because the Beacon Star, you don't even know where to start. That's a hard one, right? That's how Brandy planned it. He said 30-year hunt. And we're in year, I don't know, 4 or 5 right now. But finding the locations of the poems, we were like, oh, I think this is it. We couldn't get one for a long time. But then finally we did. Finally, somebody who had it, I think, the entire time gave it up and said, this is what you've been missing. So we have all the locations. We think we have all the text. And, the big block of code, we found that message. Shout out to whoever found it. I remember it was a group of us working on it, and we had the secret group on Thor, and they found it, just kind of figured it out. Space of 3, I think it was Space of 3. And all these things we made progress on, all these different treasure hunts, and then it just kind of stalled. It kind of stopped. It seems like everybody's stuck. And then the thrill of the chase, the big bad roller coaster, you know, it's going to be shut down finally. You can ride it one last time if you want to go see if you want to watch the auction and see who gets what. But yeah, I don't know. Does it seem, what do you guys think? Does it seem like the thrill's gone? I think what we're waiting for is a new treasure hunt to come out, because we're kind of stuck on all the ones we've been working on. And it would really be cool if a new one came out, especially if it's a big one, but it doesn't even have to be a big one. Just a new one would come out. Hair on the Moon dropped a clue. I think I thought I was reading about that, Nick. Yeah, I was reading about that. And maybe that's what I need to do, is just get involved in a new one. I mean, there's still Professor F. The Bitcoin might only be worth $10 nowadays, but there's Professor F. There's Hair on the Moon. You know, there's still some out there that haven't been solved. The Golden Apple, that news came out, you know, recently, which was pretty awesome. Oh, don't tell me I didn't save this. We got to give Randy a shout out. It's going to be in the Grand Adventure, because Randy's Beacon Star got mentioned on an article about treasure hunting. I'll show you guys real quick. Oh, where is it? I thought I had bookmarked it. It's here. Just give me a minute. What? Look at this. Look at this, everybody. Somebody just posted this in the Grand Adventure. Hey, Forest Fen, silver colored coin token, unnumbered, $200. Wow, let's watch that. See if it sells or not, huh? I might have some more of those laying around. I'm not even sure anymore. Add it to the watch list. That's a good looking coin, isn't it? Apropos, because the auction's going to be coming to a close. $200, huh? Oh, we'll see. Keep an eye on that one. Be interesting if somebody buys it. What was I looking for? Oh, I was looking for Randy's article. Let me find it real quick. Oh, that's Rudy's mystery package. It's here. I just got to get to it. Thought for sure I had bookmarked it. I guess not. World Series of Fens coming up, everybody. Oh, we were thinking of changing the name too. I've actually got a PowerPoint. I'm going to have to upload maybe tomorrow. Because the Thrill of the Chase is coming to a close, we were thinking of changing the name from World Series of Fen to something else. We'll talk about that next time. You know, hang on, guys. I should be more prepared, huh? We put it in and look for news. There it is. Okay, check it out. And I'll put this in the link. I'll put this in the chat if anybody wants to read it for themselves. Some doors never really close. That's true, Midnight Solver. I hope that's true. I hope the Thrill of the Chase goes on in some way, shape, or form. But, you know, I look for treasure hunting news sometimes, and this came out November 2nd. So this came out about a month ago. 11 real amazing treasure hunts you can do from home. And basically, it's a little slideshow. And it's got Masquerade, which, of course, is over, but they give a little history of Masquerade. And Kane's Jawbone, I think Jenny on Mysterious Writing was talking about this one. This is like the first one. It's from 1934. This like might be the first one ever. Kane's Jawbone, 100 pages printed out of order. You had to put them in order. Kind of interesting. The Golden Fosh, this was actually found. I put the solve video in the Grand Adventure. Spoonerisms, hashtag Spoonerisms. Watch this video if you want to know what that means. Actually, the solve video that he made. Oh, and then there's the secret. I know there's a lot of people still in the secret. And stay tuned. We may just have a show about the secret coming up soon. Details on that later on. David Blaine, look, Sassy right there. Sherry Skeins. The treasure was found in 2004 by Sherry Skeins. You know her as Sassy. So that was really cool to read. And they're just going over the more famous treasure hunts, right? The Golden Owl, French treasure hunting book, 200,000. Sword Quest or Atari 2600. How come I did not know about this? I had an Atari 2600 in 1982. That's like the year I got it too. I didn't know about this at all. Sword Quest, a series of Atari 2600 video games, Earthworld, Fireworld, Waterworld, and Skyworld. That would have been awesome to play with. And it was different Franklin Mint things worth a lot of money. So that's pretty cool. Forrest Fenn comes in at number 9. Now, I don't know how they rank these, but Forrest Fenn was number 9. And what was number 10 but the Beacon Star, published in 2017. So, yeah, we're 5 years in on the Beacon Star. Published in 2017 by Randy Pitchell, the Beacon Star offers a prize of $5,000 to the first person who can solve the puzzle it contains. They didn't mention the gold coin. They also didn't mention the dollar for every book sold. No one has claimed it yet, but a lot of the work has been done for you. Online treasure hunters have posted the solution to parts of the Beacon Stars puzzle online. So you'll have a place to start and an idea of exactly how complex the book's puzzles are. Spoiler, they are very complex. Like, I'm not going to do this kind of complex. So if you click the Beacon Star link, it takes you here to Amazon where you can order $7. Come on, what's the best Christmas present right there for the puzzler, the coder, the escape room, the treasure hunter in your life right there. And if you go to online treasure hunters, it takes you to the Beacon Star on Reddit. Oh, and look at that. Here's a couple of a Beacon Star Thursday videos that I posted there that we did. And then Randy has posted his videos there as well. This is his group that he created, the Beacon Star on Reddit. And if you go to Solution to Parts, it takes you to Mysterious Writings and the stuff that Jenny has posted. So cool stuff. So Randy got a mention in this article. And the article is lifehacker.com. I guess they do all kinds of articles, but lifehacker.com. And in Randy's latest video, he said there was an uptick in sales of the book last month, and he wasn't sure why. Well, there you go. Now you know why. I think it's because of that article. So that's really cool. So maybe Randy, maybe you give us an update on the old prize pool since you had an uptick in sales. And maybe, just maybe, you hit another milestone. Maybe you can give us another clue for the book. That would drum up some interest, I think. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? But we'll see. Randy does what Randy's going to do. So we'll see if that happens in the future. But yeah, Beacon Star, Xavier Marks. Those are the two I think I want to focus on for this new year. We're going to see how the old auction ends for the Thrill of the Chase. And good luck to anybody, who actually buys any of that. David says, do you believe the Thrill of the Chase will end on December 12th? I believe Forrest Fenn's Thrill of the Chase will end on December 12th. The treasure, the finder sold it to somebody. They're nice enough to sell the pieces to allow the community to have a chance to buy some pieces, and it'll be done. Now, if somebody takes one of those Forrest Fenn treasures and does another treasure hunt, it's not Forrest Fenn's Thrill of the Chase. So it's a new treasure hunt, and it would really be fun. Hey, Sassy, were your ears burning? We just talked about you. You were just in an article about from a month ago about David Blaine's Mysterious Stranger. If me and K-Pro are lucky enough to get something from the treasure chest in the old auction, I'd love to do another treasure hunt and kind of pay it forward. But that's not Chase 2.0. It's just another treasure hunt, which I think Forrest would like. I think he'd like if somebody paid it forward and done another treasure hunt. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I was just there. Hang on. I was literally just there. Was it Lifehacker, guys? Yeah, let me put it in. Beacon Star Lifehacker. Nope. Beacon Star Treasure Hunt. You got to go to news to find it. Go to news. There it is. Here you go, Sassy. It goes over 11 treasure hunts you can do from home. And you were mentioned as the winner of the mysterious one. So I just put it in the chat, lifehacker.com. 11 real amazing treasure hunts. The Thrill of the Chase, if I remember right, was number 10. Beacon Star is number 11. So that's why I brought it up. And then they show Masquerade and they, the owl over there in France and all those other ones. Cain's Jawbone, I never heard before. 1934. That's got to be the first one ever. Sapient Nomad says new treasure hunt after the Thrill of the Chase should be called Chasing the Thrill. Yeah, I hear you. Be called something. Wouldn't it be cool if multiple people get items from the hunt, from the auction, and they make treasure chests? That would really be cool. And what if they combined them all together somehow? So it's a treasure hunt, with different paths where you could find different things. That would be really cool. Yeah, you can't handle the chest. Life hacker is a searcher. I don't know. I don't know if he was a searcher or not. But yeah, Beacon Star. Getting back to the Beacon Star. You know, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 Beacon Stars over here. We were going to give them away eventually, so I think I should do some kind of a contest to give one away. Eventually, let me think on that. Maybe for next Thursday. Maybe in time for Christmas, I'll give one away, 1 or 2 away for somebody that doesn't have the book. Wow, Nick says Kane's Jawbone is pretty much a murder mystery of 100 pages scrambled. You have to put them in the right order. Only 5 people have ever done it. That's pretty cool. Oh, this robe, this robe. I got to give a shout out. I don't know if he's in the chat, but Czar's birthday is today. Czar, my Las Vegas friend, World Series of Fan a couple years ago, he walked up to me and said, "Are you Cowlazars on YouTube?" And he became a good friend. He got me and K-Pro matching Caesar's robes for our wedding. Was it 2 years ago now? Wow, our 2nd anniversary is coming up, honey. 2 years ago, yeah. It's kind of cold. I thought I put on the old robe. So shout out to Czar. It's his 40th birthday today. So everybody say happy birthday, Ryan. I hope to see you and Meeps in February next year for the World Series of Fen. Is K-Pro's Ha 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 still for sale? That is a good question. And I will ask K-Pro if that is the case or not. Yeah, Jeep Girl Jody says Czar and Meeps live near us. Yep, they're over there in the Denver area. So I don't think he's here. He's probably out celebrating his birthday, would be my guess. So yeah, happy birthday, Ryan. The big 4-0 today. Man, I wish I was 40 again. That's 12 years ago for me. Yeah, that's small, Sassy. They do a quick blurb of each treasure hunt. It's not like it's a long thing. So sorry if you thought it was going to be an explanation or something. It's not. But it was pretty cool to come across the article. And Randy was saying he saw an uptick in Beacon Star sales. And I think that's why. I think people looked at that article. And obviously the Beacon Star Thursday videos did it on Reddit. Lily says there are ha books for $100 online right now. Yeah, I don't know if I think Christy still has it. Would she sell it? I mean, she still has those Sharp books, the Forrest Fenn collection. She has those Sharp books, the Maybell books. There's a lot. Mabel, there's a lot of stuff she has, which she decide to sell it or not. It's up to her. It doesn't list any hunts. Oh, near me. Is that what you said? Well, yeah, you're over in Indiana, huh? Well, hopefully Bart K, Hunt for History. Hopefully he's doing a new one. He made it sound as if he's kind of thinking about doing a new one. Hopefully he does one here in the next year. I wonder what kind of treasure hunts we're going to get for 2023. I wonder if the next big thing will come down. I think 50 grand is pretty big for a treasure hunt. I love that Beacon Star is almost 10 grand. Xavier Marks is 10 grand. You know, Beacon Star's got that gold coin. I love that kind of stuff. But at 50 grand to me is a big one, 50 grand or more. So we'll see. The Incredible Hunt, there's still 4 of those out there for 10 grand each. And, you know, Professor F, that thing was just so hard to read. Vegas Die, I reached out to the author of Vegas Die, and he said he's going to relaunch the website and he'll let me know. He's going to relaunch the treasure hunt, but that was supposed to be for 2,500, but I haven't heard back from him. So, you know, life just gets in the way. Life gets in the way on these things. Yeah, I did the same thing, Sassy. I was like, what is this? Well, yeah, it's a slideshow type thing. You got to hit the button to do the slideshow. Hooli. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of putting a link to it. Oh, there it is. The Ha 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 book for $100. So if you really wanted one for $100, there you go. Or you could get a Thrill the Chase Searcher coin for $200, everybody. Or you could get a Chaseopoly, maybe even that one that Lucky's laying on for $20. You can get one for $20. Actually, I don't even know if that was the price. I think it's actually 30 with shipping. But anyway, pretty ironic that F stressed the importance of being able to touch history, but his chest ends up in a glass box adjoining a small root sign saying "Do not touch." I know maybe Heritage Auction wasn't the best place to go with it, but it went down the way it went down. You know, why did Jack pick Heritage Auctions to begin with, to get it appraised and all that back, a year ago? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of considerations that are being done. Dolos is still out there. Yeah, that's a hard one. The cipher is hard enough. Dolos, that was a cool one too. Remember when we were all in the thrill of it? And it's not even the thrill of the chase. It's just the thrill of treasure hunts. Dolos was a cool one. Remember Morpheus? Was it Master Morpheus, the YouTube one that Brian Poppelman solved? There was some good ones last year. Should do a review, treasure hunts and review for 2022, but it's kind of what this video is, I guess. Hey, Fanny, it's yours also? All right. Happy birthday, David. Yeah, Dolos was fun. He had some fun things going on. And for Incredible Hunt, the weeklies they had these little weeklies hunt every Friday. It was pretty fun too. Did those a couple times. It's just, people stop. Master Morpheus. Yeah, Master Morpheus. Heritage is the premier auction house for gold coins. Well, that might be a good reason why they went there. For sure. JK Pioneer, hope to see you at the World Series event. Hope to see everybody at the World Series event. If we all just showed up, you know how much fun it would be for that 3-day weekend? It would be a blast. I do have a PowerPoint that's going to go over some of the events, and I'll get that uploaded, or we'll go live with it sometime over the weekend, maybe. Yeah, so let's get back to the Beacon Star. So, what would be a fun contest where I could give one of these books away to somebody that's never had one, or you could get it and send it to somebody that never had one. That's never had one. But a lot of this, I could have swore Randy made a video where he said 60% of the puzzles have been solved. There's a couple of things Randy said. One of them is these puzzles are really it. The obvious puzzles in the book and the poems, that's it. We thought there were puzzles hidden in the text, and I believe, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he said no. Yeah, no lawsuits. Well, they didn't go through anyways, as so there's nothing hidden in the text. The text is supposed to help you solve the puzzles. And we solved a bunch. The GPS one that Craig Carter and Bobby worked on and solved, it was huge to get the GPS, all those sundials. We just don't know what to do with them. But yeah, this guy pisses me off. And then, of course, the triangle puzzle pisses me off. So, Randy, if you hit a milestone, those are the ones people are going to want to know a hint to or something. But no, I think the next thing on this is the locations. We think we have all the locations. We think we have the correct text. It's just, how do we use the brick code? How do we use those numbers in the bricks to pull a message out? That's kind of where everybody is. That would be huge if somebody could figure that out. Would they share it? I don't know. Yep, there's the Beacon Star on Amazon right there. The link is in the description below. $7. I mean, Randy really did it the right way. Randy was like, I'm going to make it affordable. It's out there for everybody. I'm not going to advertise. I remember before Randy ever made a video and everybody's like, what is this book? And then I think Mysterious Writings is the one that kind of blew it up so that everybody knew it was a treasure hunt. And then he came out with the triangle puzzle to know what the prize was, because that's, people want to know what the prize is. How much time are they going to work on it? Yeah, the text only has hints. So it's just those puzzles. That's it. It would be awesome to go boots on the ground to Denver. Me and K-Pro, we'd video it all if we thought we knew, to go to the Denver Museum. I've never been there. Never been to Denver. I've only been to the airport. Never left. Yeah, the Beacon Star. Well, the big block of code, I'm sure there's a bunch of messages in it for sure. I mean, that would make sense. We just have to find out what they are. Fenny says, why does everyone say the LLC is auctioning off the treasure? Isn't Jack Stoof auctioning it? No, you must not watch some of our videos. The LLC purchased it from Jack, and the LLC is auctioning it off. Jack is out. Jack took his money and said, whoa, take the money and run. He's gone. Mike, I don't know about that one. Did Randy say the location could be solved using the text story only without the puzzles? No, I don't remember him ever saying that. So I don't think so. Yeah, the big block of code is just so much happening. Well, I don't even have to use the book. I can look up my notes. There's so much happening there. Yeah, it would be. I wonder if Randy is just like, why aren't people figuring this out? Then again, he said it would be a 30-year hunt. So maybe he's not saying that. Maybe he's like, I'm surprised so many people have figured out what they have over the last 5 years. Homes. So I don't know. I think we should go back to the Zooms. The problem is we have a Zoom and a lot of people, they just don't know what to contribute. So I've been torn between Xavier Marks and Beacon Star. Where do I want to spend my time working on one? Because I want to get back to working on one. We have a lot of family issues that are finally, I think, getting resolved, and we're going to get in a routine. and hopefully we have some time to work on treasure hunts. Nick says, when Randy said 22 boots on the ground locations, does that mean you have to be there to solve each location? No, because a lot of it, the pictures are online. You have to actually physically go there? I don't think so. I think you can look them each of these locations up online and you're going to get the clue that way. But could there be a trick? Could there be one or two of them where you have to go? Maybe. Yeah, maybe it's possible. I just wonder why he didn't match. I got up on my tippy toes in the park, peeked at the coin, which was invisible to everyone who was walking by, and continued my daily walk through the park. I just wondered why he didn't match. What do you mean he didn't match? I'm assuming that's what Randy said, right? When he went and checked on it. Yeah, but L, I remember you from the Zooms. We have the picture. You can find the pictures of the plaques. So I don't think it's necessary to kind of go there. I think you can find them online. Yeah, I think everybody's stuck on the brick numbers. Hillary G says, hey, Holy. Oh, and for the record, I got my email from Tesoro Sagrado 1 hour ago. This is the special invite to Heritage Auctions on December 5th, but I'm not going. It's just too long. If it was closer, I might think about it, but I don't want to go just look at the stuff under glass. I don't know. It's cool that they're opening it up for certain people to go. You have to RSVP by tomorrow, Friday at 4:30. So if you don't RSVP by Friday, you're not getting in. So I bet you they do have a bunch of people that go. It's just I'm not going to be one of them. So every sundial from the coordinates have a plaque with text. No, that's separate. Nick, here, I'll show you. If you want an idea, I'll show you some of my notes. Do you have the book, Nick? Have you read it? I don't know if you ever worked on this one or not. So check it out. This is basically from the book right here. Hey, if you need a book, Nick, let me know. I'll send you one. These are the pages from the book. Excuse me. There are 10 poems, and around these poems are bricks with numbers, and each one of these poems leads to a physical location in Denver, in and around Denver. These are all, and they lead you to a plaque, right? So the trick is you've got to figure out what park he's referring to, and then what is the correct plaque within that park. So we figured out what it is, at least I think we have. The sundials comes from a different, puzzle, and I'll show you that puzzle because it's pretty ingenious, I think. Pretty genius with how Randy did it. Let me figure it out. Oh, where is it? So there's 10 locations for the poems, 10 locations for these sundials, and then there's 2 other locations, if I remember right. I'm sure somebody in the chat can correct me. Puzzles. Nope. So this is the puzzle from the book right here. And it was just a grid of numbers with X's in there. See how in the middle it says read clue from each in the very center, and then there's X's around it. And for the longest time, we just had no idea. And then Randy kind of gave a hint. And talking about the GPS numbers in the poem, Randy said, I always use, decimal, wink. And then I think it was Craig Carter and Bobby that put together, wait a minute, what's he talking about? And the solution, here's one that's makes it a little bit easier to read with these X's. Read clue from each in the beginning, and then these X's, and the solution was, there we go. The solution was this. Out of that grid, you can derive GPS, and you get locations. Zoom, for God's sakes. And what you would do is you start out the outside, every second letter you would count, and you go, it's a spiral, and maybe you start from the middle and work your way out. But these are the latitude and the longitude, and every one of these locations has a sundial, and it says read clue from each. So the question is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I take it back. 12 locations, 11. Oh boy, 11 locations. The question is, these sundials, how do you read clue from each? Do you read it from the sundial? I mean, that seems to be the correct thing. You read it from the sundial. And shout out to, I think Craig Carter sent me this solution too, to explain how it works. So yeah, there's a sundial in each one. Now, how do we read clue from each is the question. I mean, they're just different sundials. I've actually got some pictures from them here. I'll show you. Thank you to everybody who sent me the images too. I'm looking for it. Hang on. And now some of them have, here, I'll give you an idea of what some of them look like. Some of them have plaques and some of them don't. Like this is up on a building, right? Wherever that location was. The GPS leads you to this building, and right here's a sundial. Okay. Here's another one, a big sundial in the front of this building. And then each one of these numbers, right, is how the shadow works type thing. So it's kind of like, how do you read a sundial? I mean, a sundial gives you the time of day, right? But how do we read clue from each? What is the clue we're supposed to read from each? That's kind of where we're at. Here's a video one of the searchers sent me from Denver. This one is a plaque erected in the memory of our fathers by the daughters of Union veterans of the Civil War. And on top, there is a sundial right there. So read clue from each. The question is how? Hey, I remember some of these guys. They went to the meetup. Didn't ask your permission to use this, but they went to the meetup that Randy had. I mean, how do you read a clue from each on these sundials? And that's what a lot of people were doing. They were sending me videos of each of these locations because they knew I'd share them, you know, for the community and everybody could see what they were. Nope.
Sundial.
Here's another one. And I'm not looking at chat. I will in a minute. Here's another one. Big shout out to who sent the video for this guy. So here's the GPS leads you to a building. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. There's a sundial. And I think we had pictures of this one. So a sundial, you have to have a certain time of day in order to read it, right? Because you're going to get a different time. Is it the time of day? I don't know. And Randy's talked about sundials in his videos. He has a little pocket sundial. It's definitely something to do with the sundials. Read a clue from each. Okay, so 11 locations, 11 sundials. How do we read clue from each? 10 locations, 10 groups of text. How do we use those brick numbers to extract a message? Everybody thought book code, but that hasn't seemed to work. Now there's a twist to it. There's a Fibonacci numbers on these poems as well. And somehow it's something to do with a numbering mechanism with the Fibonacci sequence, I guess. Yeah, I don't think each sundial had a plaque, Nick. I think some do, but not all of them. Not all of them. Yeah, I know. Czar got me this. Or Czar and Meeps got me this robe. First time I've ever worn it. I feel like a Caesar king right now. Okay, so Jeep Girl Jody says all of them have some sort of plaques. I didn't realize all of them did, Jeep Girl. Okay, now, and then how would we read a clue from each? That could be a separate puzzle in the book that tells us an order and then how to read it, I guess. Oh yeah, I've been looking at Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle Bell Rock is a treasure hunt here in Vegas, going on right now, December 9th. A week from tomorrow is when they're going to hide it, and whoever finds that rock, it's 10 grand to turn it into the radio station. So yes, we will be working. We will be looking at that next weekend, and we'll go look. If we think we have a location, me and K-Pro will get out there and look. You start under the H at the end of each, the one under H, then go backwards, 1044. What? Read clue from each. Oh, I gotcha. Have you tried that, or is that a joke, Jody? That's kind of interesting. Sundials also give you east to west or north to south. So the shadow casts a direction to look at, right, but then what time? Now, one of the clues has a time. I thought it was 2 p.m., right? But I don't know. 12 sundials, 12 hours? Yeah, maybe. Fibonacci must be some sort of ordering mechanism. Exactly. It's right up your alley, Nick. It really is right up your alley. If you film at Heritage Auctions on the 5th, you may get a double eagle gold coin. Something to think about. Yeah, I won't be there, so I won't be getting a coin. I'll let the other people handle that are going to go. Maybe text on the sundials is for the bricks. Oh, like they're connected? That's interesting, Mary Green. I never thought of that. The letters CLUE from each, you get the index. Yeah, it's going to be something along those lines for sure. I think Randy is just like, let people figure it out. So yeah, but back to the original question, is the thrill gone? Is Copper Dan doing a live stream from the auction house if he reaches 1K subscribers by then, or is that just a rumor I'm starting? Probably just a rumor you're starting, Kiwi. Probably just a rumor. But I will be interested to see who goes. Whoever does go for this special invite on Monday the 5th, yeah, hopefully somebody takes video and everything. I'm sure it's going to turn into a search or meetup. It just depends how many people go. Is it a substitute cipher from clue each? Read, clue, maybe Hooli. I mean, it's possible. So maybe the other bricks are just placeholders too. Well, it's interesting because I'll show you an example. There is a message in the bricks. Actually, now that you say that, hang on a minute. Give me a second. Let me find part of the issue with this is getting your notes in order because there's so many notes. To give you an idea. So check it out. Do you have the book, Nick, or you don't? So like this is page 12, and then each poem has a decimal number and a binary number, right? Decimal number, binary number, decimal number, binary number. So that must be the ordering of, if it is a book code where you put it all into a one long string, what is the order, right? So we have two different numbers we could order it by. And it could be that one order is the north and south numbers and one order is the east and west numbers, maybe. 8, 3, and it's the Fibonacci numbers is what the numbers are. I believe the binary numbers are the Fibonacci. The binary numbers, if I remember right, somebody in chat remind me, I think are in order. And yeah, it's just sitting down and trying to put it together to where it makes sense. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. Page 35, you start at the center H at the end of each. The number 1 is under the H. You go backwards every other square to find the GPS. Oh, you're talking about the page 35. Yeah. That's how you get the GPS. Got it. Yeah, okay. You have the book. You do go corner north. That could be for the sundials. Maybe that's corner north. Yeah. Are you saying different GPS numbers than the sundial ones, Jody? Because that one's already solved, right? Are you saying there's something else other than that? Maybe we should do a Zoom. Outcast Searcher. It's been a while. How you doing? Nice Midnight Solver. Nice. Right. That's already been solved. I got it. You were just saying how to do that. I understand. So yeah, the beacon star. Somebody's got to break something open. So what I was saying before is I'm torn on Xavier Marks or the beacon star. Xavier Marks seems so simple, but obviously it's not. Obviously there's a cipher in it somehow, because how else can you give a location? You know what I mean? An actual location to go search. It's got to, when it's not. The book is so minimal. It's got to be a cipher with the names of the paintings, etc. Or we have the beacon star where we got 60% of it solved, we think, but we get stuck and we don't know what to do. We don't know how to put these stupid brick text in order to read it the right way. And what would that message say, I wonder, from the brick text? Is it just another puzzle? Does it tell you where to go from the Denver Science Museum? Those are good questions. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about, Outcast, is that we all kind of took a pause and got stuck for a while. So you should read it start over from scratch and read it again. You know, the triangle puzzle, Randy said, if you want to solve the triangle puzzle, think of something that's similarly shaped. And I'm like, what does that mean? And I'm like, does that mean in the book or, like what? I don't know what he meant by that. Something with the same shape. So I thought he meant in the text, but I could never figure out what he meant. Do you have that semi-solved part posted anywhere? I'd like to share it over. Well, Julio, if you email me, I'll send it to you. But no, I don't think it's really posted anywhere other than in the videos. All these solutions are in the videos we've made over the years. You'd have to go hunt them all down, though. Yeah, pyramid, maybe. Yeah, maybe. That is definitely the same shape. But if you email me, Julio, I can send you what we got for sure. So yeah, does anybody know of an upcoming treasure hunt? Something new that's coming out? Pyramids are made of blocks, bricks. That's actually a very good point, Hooli. That's that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? He's got bricks all around the poems. Ooh, what if the triangle puzzles related to the bricks around the poems? That's an interesting idea. Yeah, and fractals. That's right. There it is. Xavier Marks has been going on for a year. I wonder if they're surprised. Hillary and Sean, I wonder if they're surprised that it hasn't been solved. Because this is, I think everybody thought right away it was going to be solved quick. And this one, they put all these hints on Instagram and we can't even figure out what the hints mean. So it does. It hurts your brain. That's a good way to put it. We'll get the book, Kiwi. You never know. Somebody's going to read it and something will click. I mean, even Randy said that. He's like, somebody's going to figure out how to read the brick, the poems, the text, and they'll share it with everybody, is what he said. Bobby solved Xavier Marks months ago. Yeah. A new popcorn hunt soon, but who, when, where? Yeah. That would be cool, Outcast Searcher. For those of you that don't know, there's going to be a new National Treasure. Well, I don't know if you mean the series that's going to be on Disney Plus. I think there's going to be a new National Treasure movie, but like in a month, there's going to be a new series on Disney Plus with a bunch of kids. It's part of National Treasure. So that would be cool if they do something for it. Yeah, the series. Yeah. That'll be a good one to watch. Hopefully they do a really good job. I know Riley Poole is in it, the character. He's in it. I don't Nicolas Cage isn't, but no, I want to give away a beacon star. What is the best way to do that? So I was looking for ideas on how to give one away. So look, some kind of a contest, or I could just randomly give one away, I guess. It is Christmas time, right? So if you want a beacon star, just email me. Maybe I'll just mail one to you. Maybe I'll just pop it in the mail. I got to go mail all these anyway. So in K Pro, we like to give back, I can send out a few beacon stars. So if you guys want a copy of the book, email me, cowlazars@gmail.com. I got about 6, because I want to keep a couple for myself. It's easy to make notes in the book and destroy it. You swear all the rest of us are, Hooli. I never would have figured out what everybody else has figured out on Beacon Star up to this point. But it all makes logical sense. Once you know the solution, you're like, that makes perfect sense. So the rest of it has got to make a logical, perfect sense too. It's just trying to figure out what that is. Yeah, does anybody not have a copy of the Beacon Star that wants one? Just let me know. Comment picker. Yeah, we used to do it that way. That's true. Well, then email me, Kiwi. Email me. If you give me your address, I'll send you one in the mail. Yeah, I can send that, Hooli. That's not a problem. But Hooli, if you solve it, you got to let me know first. That's the deal. That's the quid pro quo, as they say. All right. Well, that's it. It's been an hour. Just wanted to give an update. Does it seem like the thrill's gone, or have we just kind of all stalled on these treasure hunts? December 12th, Thrill of the Chase will be over. Because I don't think we're ever going to hear from the LLC again. I mean, I could be wrong, but once the auction's over, it's done. We'll see. Oh, you just ordered the Beacon Star from Amazon? Cool. All right. And Randy, maybe you give us an update in time for when you at the end of 2022, give us an update for the year on how many books have been sold. If you want to give us a clue for the new year, we take it, a hint, whatever. And I definitely want to do another treasure hunt, another grand adventure. It's just time, trying to get it. That's true. I was thinking everybody's in the doldrums because it's cold in winter, but the other way to look at it is now people have time. They're not outside. They have time to work on it. I'm down with QPQ. Yeah, let me know, Nick, if you want to work on it. I definitely have got a lot of notes compiled. And then Xavier. I keep wanting to do Xavier. I mean, this is the one in Xavier is driving everybody crazy. For anybody who doesn't have the Xavier Marks book, you should get it. Oh, this one. Okay. So this is our copy that has all the notes in it. Okay. Where's our other copy at? Oh, there it is. Can't show you the notes. K-Pro would be pissed. That is the, so look, check it out. Jesse Eisenberg, Secret Clue. This is the Jesse Eisenberg Secret Clue. Roman numerals in a painting. What do we do with them? Benji Sergey. Yeah, Benji Sergey, anagrams to Jesse Jesse Eisenberg. And then the Chaotic Firsts, that anagrams to a couple different things, and then 1935. So that's all got to be related to solving this. And nobody solved it that I know of, unless, of course, they're out there and not telling anybody. But everybody's stuck on that one as well. Sassy says, I think Beacon Star would be cool to work on in Zoom because we're all at the same spot with solutions and no one would be worried about sharing. That's true. That one's so difficult. I hope nobody would hold back, but that's true. Brent John, Cowlazars, do you want to help me edit and produce my Thrill of the Chase book and make some off it? No, Brent. There's been a lot of books about the Thrill of the Chase, so we're going to let that one go to sleep, I think. Meaning the chase, yeah. Shiloh's book for the clues, if Shiloh ever comes out with a book. You know, K-Pro says she's going to write a book and come out with it. That'll be cool if she does, if she gets it done and actually puts it out. You know, I'm going to put a treasure hunt in it. But that's a couple years away, I'm sure. Can I just borrow your brain for a day? Sure. So, okay, that's an hour. Good to be back. Beacon Star Thursdays. Yeah, we could try a Zoom. I'll try a Beacon Star Zoom. And, you know, I had people vote and it was a tie between Xavier Marks and Beacon Star. I think it was 14-14. So there's people that want to work on it. Yeah, Nick says, I totally do a Beacon Star Zoom. I've won my fair share already. Just want to see it solved. Yeah, well, the thing is, me and K-Pro being here in Vegas, I mean, Czar is in Denver. If we needed a boots on the ground, Czar and Meeps have put a lot of time on Beacon Star. But I would definitely fly to Denver as well if we needed to, if we thought we knew where it was, that kind of thing. We should make a Discord for Beacon Star, 24/7 and voice. I didn't think of that. That's true. Maybe I'll look into that. Okay, everybody. I'm sure we will be back next week. You remember Forest Fen Treasure Sale. We were going to have a special guest on. That'll happen sometime next week. So make sure you guys tune in. Everybody start your Christmas shopping. Don't wait till the last minute because, you know, that's never fun. And I hope everybody's doing okay. And next weekend is the Jingle Bell Rock Clue. So I might go live next Thursday night, show all the clues, and then maybe we come up. That one's so difficult, but it's still fun because it's in the city where we live. Yeah, you like that? Czar got that for me. From Caesars, matching robes. Me and K-Pro. All right, take care, everybody. We'll do a Zoom. I don't know when. It's not going to be tonight, but I'll send the invite out, see who's interested in it. Yeah, that is an interesting idea. I thought of doing a Zoom and then streaming it to YouTube. And it's just an open discussion that's public, basically. But then would people, you know, people share, not share? That could be cool. Hillary says she has the same robe. That's cool. All right, guys, let me know what you think on the Beacon Star. Okay, James, I will send you. No, I'll send you the book, James. That's not a problem. Good luck on the rents coming back home. Oh, parents. Yeah, exactly. That's supposed to be tomorrow. So just getting into a routine. That's all. I'm going to throw this one away. Okay, everybody. We'll see you next time. Next week, Man Cube Pro go live. I'm sure there'll be some breaking news in the Forest Fen community. We're going to talk about, we have a PowerPoint for World Series of Fen. Hope you all can make it. Get out here. And then we'll do a Beacon Star Zoom. And then also Jingle Bell Rock is going to be next Thursday. Hopefully we can do that next Thursday. All right, everybody. Take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.